Bitcoin's energy consumption problem. Bitcoin operates without a central authority or banks thanks to peer-to-peer technology. The network manages transactions and issues Bitcoins collectively. Bitcoin is open source, which means that no one owns or controls it, and anybody may participate. Bitcoin's numerous unique qualities enable it to be used in ways that no other payment system has been able to. But with advancements also come problems. Let's check out Bitcoin's energy consumption problem. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Success Tank. Before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Also comment I subscribed, and we will personally respond to each of your comments. A private equity firm has purchased a derelict coal power station on the banks of Seneca Lake in upstate New York and converted it to burn natural gas. It then turned it back on, transforming it into a power plant cryptocurrency mining hybrid, according to the company. The firm behind the facility, Greenidge Generation Holdings, aims to go public later this year, claiming to be the only U.S. publicly listed Bitcoin mining facility with its power source. In a presentation to investors, it claims that its direct connection to the Empire pipeline system for gas allows it to produce coins for just $3,000 each. A significant discount considering that they sell for around $40,000 even after a recent drop in anticipation of a possible crackdown by Chinese regulators. The firm is proud of its move away from coal, according to the corporation. It wants to purchase more power plants and expand its activities significantly. Climate activists, on the other hand, are outraged that fossil fuels will be used to mine cryptocurrency and are urging regulators to put a stop to this and other similar projects to avoid a spike in greenhouse gas emissions. But no campaigner has had a greater influence on public awareness of Bitcoin's carbon footprint than Elon Musk. The Tesla CEO, who is so enamored of Bitcoin that he has $1.5 billion in the cryptocurrency in his company's coffers. Musk said a few weeks ago that he had changed his mind and would no longer accept Bitcoin for car purchases, as he had planned in February. Cryptocurrency is a brilliant idea on many levels, and we believe it has a bright future ahead of it, he added, but it cannot come at the expense of the environment. The comments sparked outrage among Bitcoin enthusiasts, some of whom have profited handsomely from early wagers on the asset class and regard it as the currency of the future. Proponents of cryptocurrency have accused him of being unaware of mining techniques or of attempting to preserve the murky interests of big government. A new cryptocurrency called Screw Elon has emerged. However, to researchers who have been monitoring Bitcoin's energy intensity for years, Musk has just stated a well-known fact, although in his unorthodox fashion. It's a question that has mostly gone unanswered by governments, powerful environmental organizations, and the banks and exchanges that support the enormous cryptocurrency economy. Professor Brian Lucy of Trinity College Dublin claims that Bitcoin alone consumes as much power as a medium-sized European country. This is an incredible amount of energy. It's a shady trade. It's a soiled coin. The officials in charge of the economy are starting to take note. The exorbitant carbon footprint of crypto assets was termed as grounds for worry by the European Central Bank. Italy's central bank stated in a study earlier this month that the Eurozone's payment system, TIPS, had a carbon footprint 40,000 times less than Bitcoin in 2019. Measuring how filthy Bitcoin has turned into a small business in and of itself. Bitcoin mining requires 133.68 terawatt-hours of power each year, according to the latest assessment from Cambridge University's Bitcoin Electricity Consumption Index. A best guess figure that has climbed steadily for the previous 5 years. That puts it just ahead of Sweden, which will use 131.8 TWh of power in 2020. And just behind Malaysia, which will use 147.21 TWh. Cambridge's extreme worst-case scenario calculation, based on miners employing the least energy-efficient processors on the market as long as the process is still lucrative, has peeled away from its central estimate substantially since November last year as Bitcoin's price has surged. The idea is that as the price of Bitcoin rises, so does the profitability of mining using older, less efficient equipment. Because of the greater price, the computers that create Bitcoin are compelled to solve more difficult riddles in order to find their target. Bitcoin's annual power usage would be around 500 TWh at the highest limit. The United Kingdom utilizes 300 terawatt-hours, TWh. China accounts for over 65% of crypto mining, with coal accounting for over 60% of the energy mix. Naturally, there is room for debate on these figures, and all research on the subject acknowledges the possibility of error. There are a lot of shades of gray, says Michelle Raux, a Cambridge Index research affiliate. The digital currency created by the pseudonymous Satoshi Nakamoto 12 years ago, consumes energy on a large scale as a feature, not a defect. Its independence from the global financial and governmental systems, which remains the most appealing feature for users seeking privacy or wanting to avoid central banks, necessitates a new method of establishing trust and security. It achieves this by rewarding miners with coins in exchange for solving complex puzzles on the blockchain, making it a proof-of-work cryptocurrency. The challenges are difficult enough to keep hackers and other bad actors out of the network, and the faster miners can input random numbers into the Bitcoin algorithm, the more likely they are to unlock the cache. It is typically worth it for Bitcoin miners who have access to inexpensive electricity and efficient devices. Since the high last month, the price of Bitcoin has declined by around $20,000 per coin, although it has risen by more than 200% since late 2020 and more than 1,000% since 2019. In conclusion, we have to understand that Bitcoin may be profitable for a certain number of investors. But for mining new coins, a lot of energy is required, hence lowering the energy efficiency for other developing sectors, which is a major drawback. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also, watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you'll love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.